They say Earth has no secrets left, that satellites have mapped every mountain, every desert, and every inch of ocean. But what if I told you, hidden deep within the turquoise waters of the Indian Ocean, there's a place no map can truly capture? A tiny island so forbidden, so dangerous, that no outsider who steps foot on it ever returns alive. A place where time stopped thousands of years ago, where the modern world is nothing but a ghost. Welcome to North Sentinel Island, the most isolated and dangerous island on Earth. Picture this, an island smaller than Manhattan, surrounded by coral reefs and endless sea. It looks like paradise, crystal blue waves kissing golden sands, palm trees dancing in the wind, sunlight breaking through clouds like a dream. But beneath that beauty lies something almost supernatural, a silence that warns you to stay away. Because the moment a foreign boat touches the shore, arrows rain down from the forest. The people who live here, the Sentinelese, have survived untouched by civilization for over 60,000 years, one of the last uncontacted tribes on the planet. No one knows how many of them exist. Some say 50, others say 100. But what we do know is that they have resisted every attempt at contact, every shipwreck, every helicopter that tried to see them. They don't want our world. They don't need it. The Sentinelese live the same way their ancestors did in the Stone Age, hunting with spears, fishing with handmade bows, and building huts from palm leaves. There are no cities, no electricity, no written language, and no outside influence whatsoever. For them, the rest of the world simply doesn't exist. But how did this mysterious tribe survive untouched for so long, especially when the rest of the world evolved around them? The answer lies in both isolation and defiance. North Sentinel Island is part of the Andaman Islands, under India's control, but the Indian government has made it illegal for anyone to approach within 5 nautical miles of the island. Why? Because every attempt to reach them has ended in violence or death. These people are not savages, they are survivors. They protect their home with the only way they know: total rejection of the outside world. In 1880, a British explorer named Maurice Vidal Portman tried to make contact. He captured several Sentinelese people and brought them to civilization. But within days, they grew sick and 2 of them died from diseases their immune systems couldn't handle. Portman panicked and sent the survivors back, terrified of wiping out an entire people. It was the first and last lesson the world learned about leaving them alone. But of course, humans never learn easily. In 1974, a team of filmmakers from National Geographic tried to document the tribe. They brought gifts, coconuts, fruits, even pigs, and sailed carefully toward the shore. As their boat approached, arrows flew from the trees. One arrow struck the film director in the leg. The team retreated immediately. That footage was never completed, and to this day, the scene remains one of the most haunting images in human anthropology. Even after that, people kept trying. In 1991, Indian officials briefly established peaceful contact, standing offshore and dropping coconuts into the water. The Sentinelese took them, but never spoke, never smiled, never invited them closer. Then, suddenly, the tribe vanished into the forest again. The message was clear: leave us be. The island went silent once more. But in 2004, something extraordinary happened. When the catastrophic Indian Ocean tsunami hit, killing over 200,000 people across Asia, satellites showed the tiny island of North Sentinel still standing. Rescuers flew helicopters overhead to check for survivors. And there they were, the Sentinelese, alive. One man, standing on the beach, shot arrows at the helicopter, as if warning nature itself to stay away. Somehow, this ancient tribe had sensed the danger and moved to higher ground before the wave struck. No modern communication, no radar, no science, just instinct and wisdom born from thousands of years of survival. Then, in 2018, the island made global headlines again. A young American missionary named John Allen Chow secretly traveled to North Sentinel Island, hoping to convert the tribe to Christianity. Despite repeated warnings from authorities, he bribed fishermen to take him near the island. He paddled toward the shore, shouting, "My name is John. I love you, and Jesus loves you." Hours later, his body was seen lying motionless on the beach, pierced with arrows. The fishermen who helped him were arrested, and his body was never recovered. It was a chilling reminder. This place is not meant to be touched. Today, the Indian government officially recognizes the Sentinelese people as a protected, sovereign tribe. No one is allowed to photograph, approach, or communicate with them. Even aerial drones are banned. Scientists estimate that any outside disease, even a common cold, could wipe them out instantly. So, the world watches from afar, protecting their silence. The Sentinelese remain a living echo of humanity's earliest days, a civilization frozen in time, untouched by technology, politics, or war. But the mystery doesn't end there. Anthropologists believe the Sentinelese may have descended from some of the first humans to migrate out of Africa. That means their DNA could hold secrets about our own evolution, about how we once lived, thought, and survived. Yet, in respecting their isolation, we also preserve the last pure example of human independence, a people who refuse the modern world and survive because of it. So, what does North Sentinel Island truly represent? Maybe it's not just a forbidden place. Maybe it's a mirror, a reflection of what humanity used to be before power, greed, and technology changed everything. It reminds us that somewhere on this planet, there are still humans living in complete harmony with nature, untouched, unseen, and free. And maybe that's why it's so haunting, because deep down, we know that the world they live in, the silence, the wilderness, the danger, is the world we lost long ago. This is MOCo Views, where we uncover the world's most hidden and forbidden places. Subscribe now, because the next secret we reveal might just change the way you see our planet forever.